Golden. I'm the CEO of Unigo.com. I actually want to talk to you about a new product that we've built. So really quickly, Unigo has been around for a couple years. We get about 15 million people a year come to the site. We help kids figure out where to go to college, how to get in, and how to pay for it. One of the minor pieces of functionality we had on our site was the ability to have a video chat with a current college student. And some colleges came to us and said, okay, we think that's neat, but we wish we could do that on our own websites and not with your students, with kind of our own collection of students that we think could be meaningful lead conversion tools. So we kind of took a step back, and we wound up building Switchboard, which is a technology business. We license technology to universities. It's completely customizable, so they control it. And a university will basically figure out who is their internal human capital that could be a meaningful lead conversion or retention or career services tool, and how can they more strategically deploy that to meet their results. So here's one particular example. So Strayer University is one of our clients. And they said they want to match recent graduates with leads who can tell them the value of the Strayer degree and going out into the workforce, that people really respect that and you can get a job once you graduate from Strayer. So we were able to build them a platform where they can kind of take different verticals of recent graduates. For each vertical, they can feature whoever they want. They can build in a completely custom searchable directory of their graduates within that vertical. Each person gets a completely custom profile with demographic information, introductory video, and text and video answers to questions that Strayer dynamically inputs on the back end. And then if you want to talk to this person through Strayer's website, you can say, okay, I want to have either a text, video, or phone chat. And then right through the website, through Strayer's website, you can have a live video chat with that person. And all that is being, let's see, can you see everything from the screen? Yes. So every single conversation is actually being recorded. So Strayer can see which leads spoke with which recent students. They can see all information about that transaction. They can watch a video recording of the two people talking, so they can figure out, was this a meaningful conversation? Is it going to lead to lead conversion? They can also proactively schedule a conversation. So if they're on the phone with the lead and someone says, you know what, I'm a single mom. I'm trying to decide whether or not to go here. I don't know if I can balance raising my kid and my studies at the same time. Someone at admissions can say, oh, actually, you should talk to Alexis, who's in the same situation. And Alexis is available on Wednesday, 4:30. I'm going to make you an appointment. And then those two people can connect. So for a given client, you can customize this in lots and lots of different use cases. So you can connect people with current students or alumni or academic advisors or admissions officers, professors, career counselors. What we'll basically do is work with a client and figure out who are all the different people that they might want to connect with. Then they can, once they decide there are different verticals, because this is a technology product that they implement themselves, they'll create an application so that someone internally, they can either bulk import, so they can say every admissions officer in our school is going to be part of this, or they can say, you know what, I want you to apply to be part of this program. You're a current student or an alum. So we give them an application builder site, and then they can build out a custom application for someone to join that program. Once someone joins the program, they can on the fly decide what demographic information they're capturing about a current student or an alum, and what questions they want them to answer about their experience at the school. So they can say, I want every current student to answer, like, why did you enroll here? I just typed that poorly. And then they'll send people into a dashboard where their current students or whoever they're going to use as a conversion tool can really quickly build out that profile that they just defined, record an introductory video, answer the questions that the school just input through either text or through video. Then they can input their availability to have chats, and the school can decide whether they're doing this for free or they're doing it and being compensated on the back end. So they can say, you know what, I'm willing to have chats between 9 and 10 o'clock on Thursdays and Fridays. And then they're basically up and running, and the school can monitor every single conversation that takes place. So the platform, on kind of a broad basis, it can be used for lots and lots of different things. So it can be used to connect strategic people with prospects for lead conversion. Here's an example of people that are using it to, for career services and alumni giving platform, so that they can connect current students with alums in all different verticals. You can learn about them. You can have video chats through the platform. And then on the back end, the school can kind of solicit those people for fundraising. But what it really is a completely customizable plug-and-play expert network. So like here's a quick example. If you wanted to take a textbook and suddenly have a dynamic community around that textbook of students that are reading it and professors who are teaching it and teaching assistants, practicing accountants, tutors. If you wanted to turn it into a completely plug-and-play tutoring network where you have tutors in whatever verticals you want, you can learn about them, you can get in touch, and you can talk to them. Or this is just a complete demo site. Every single piece of the platform is totally customizable on the fly. So there's not any text or photos or videos that you can't dynamically change as you go. So it really gives a client lots of possibilities if they have either really satisfied customers or internal experts that they want to float to the top and enable them to have connections. You can plug this in, it goes immediately into your URL, and you can start up different business lines. So we're basically selling this on a licensing basis, and we're partnering both with distributors to help us sell it to schools, but also companies who can take the technology and use it to start up new business lines more quickly through more strategic connections. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks, everyone.